Welcome back to the morning news on Local 6. It is 6:22 a.m. and it is Saturday, so you know what that means. Our buddy Leanne Ellington is here.
I am here.
And today we have a special topic. It is the power of
awesomeness.
There you have it.
And
yes.
If you don't hear that word very often, you need to start telling yourself more frequently how awesome you are. How often do you tell yourself that you're awesome?
Not often enough.
You know, and we don't. So today I'm going to talk to you about some mindset tactics, especially when you're working towards achieving your goals. Something like weight loss that is so daunting. It's so easy to get off track, and we need to have our mindset in check to be able to get back on track.
And so how do you do it? That's very important, because the key to working out to a program is the mindset, being able to stick to it.
Sticking with it. And you know, the reason I ask how often do you tell yourself how awesome you are is because people in general, we don't tell ourselves frequently enough how awesome we are.
Right.
And I don't mean it in a cocky way, I mean it in a confidence building way. And you know, a lot of people pride themselves in saying, you know, I'd never be in an abusive relationship, or if I was, I'd get out right away. But really, we tend to be the biggest perpetrators of abusing ourselves mentally. You know, so one thing I say is, you know, talk to yourself like you would your best friend. If your best friend was having a bad day, or fell off the wagon, or ate a piece of chocolate cake, you wouldn't say, God, best friend, you are awful. You know, what are you doing? What are you thinking? You
would be supportive.
Exactly, and you'd get them back on track. So I have two methods that really help kind of get your mindset in check. And
what's number one, Leanne Ellington?
Number one is, I want you to be like Mr. Miyagi or Danielson on Karate Kid. And what I mean by that, you know the scene where he is literally with his chopsticks getting the flies one by one? I want you to think of those negative thoughts that go through your mind like little flies. And every single time you catch yourself thinking a negative thought or a self-deprecating thought, just zap it with your little chopsticks, Mr.
Grab
Miyagi.
that thought and get it out of there.
Exactly. And just like Danielson, it's really hard at first. You know, he didn't get that right away. It takes time to develop that concept and to practice it. But once you do, you get really good at just kind of zapping them out of your mind and replacing with better thoughts.
And even that visual makes you smile.
Oh yeah. How can you not? Mr. Miyagi is a great guy.
Right,
you know?
right.
And the second tactic that I have is simply write yourself an awesome letter. And this is a friend of mine actually recommended this to me, and the power of it is insane.
We've got 30 seconds. Tell us about it.
Okay, cool. Basically, what you do is, I'll give you an example. Dear Leanne, by the way, you're awesome. I don't know if you've told yourself lately, you've done X, Y, and Z. You've accomplished this. You've achieved this. And how often do you sit and write out your accomplishments? It could literally be in 5th grade, you won a spelling bee, or this week you overcame, you found a cure for cancer. I don't know. Whatever it is, write down your accomplishments. Don't stop until you have 40 or 50 of them, and carry that piece of paper around with you all the time. It's your awesome letter. The power of awesomeness and going back and reading it every day is so powerful.
That is pretty good advice. You always have good advice for us.
Thank
Leanne Ellington helping us keep our bodies together and now our minds in shape too.
Yes, we got deep today, Lewis.
Yes, we did. We went there, but it was fun.
It was great.
And let's send it over to meteorologist Julie Broughton. Julie, how awesome are you?